How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Today I'm going to do a more realistic vlog where I am just in my kitchen. It's around 3 p.m. I'm going to make a coffee for myself. Just one shot over here. I have some Apple gift cards. I'm going to talk about how I got those for really cheap. This video is brought to you by Webull. You can help me out greatly just for signing up and depositing any amount. You can get 3 free shares of stock valued up to $3,300. And if you trade cryptos of at least $1, you get $5 worth of cryptos for free. Check out my referral link down in the video description below. First, what do we do here? We turn it on and we turn on the steam broiler. There's only a single broiler, so it needs 2 temperatures, one for steaming, which is hotter, and one for doing the espresso, which is at a lower temperature. So at first, you want to increase the temperature so you can do the steaming. So we're gonna wait for that to heat up. If you know my coffee making routine before, I had a really cheap one that cost me only $10. This Comandante is like $250 or something like that. But I actually measured the particle size of all these coffees that comes out of these things. And indeed, this one sort of makes the grind size more uniform. It peaks at a certain grind size that you set at, and the very fine stuff is less, and the very coarse stuff is less. By the way, ignore my getup here. It's not quite formal or anything. It's not what I normally wear in front of the camera. It's just kind of like my comfy gear. I got my scale over here, put it in grams. I'm gonna put this thing on here, and I went 10 grams. So I'm gonna put some in, 9, 10. Put that away. We're gonna grind this. It is at 8 clicks. A Comandante, by the way, is world renowned for pour over coffee people, or like very picky coffee people. And when you say how many clicks, people will understand. Basically close this and then you open up 8 clicks. That sets the size of the grinder. I don't have the special red clicks thing, which kind of doubles the number of clicks and gives you the same result. So it's like it has a finer granularity. Grind this up, and I'm gonna put the one-shot filter thingy here, put the coffee grind in here. I don't have all those fancy things to kind of level it out, so I'm just gonna use my hands here. Try to get it kind of even. I experimented with 8 grams of coffee and it kind of made my puck a little bit wet, so I had to add it all the way up to 10 grams. And this is the tamper thing. I'm gonna push it a little bit. Just kind of compress it a little, just a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in here. This indicates that the broiler is off. It's very hot. The water at the beginning of this thing is kind of liquid. It's not a steam yet, so we're gonna let some out. See, it's like liquid. Now it's steam, so we don't really use this water over here. Now I want some sugar. I add a little bit of sugar to my espresso, about half a teaspoon or so. And I got my almond milk. I made this myself, 2.8 ounces of almonds, organic almonds, and also 1.5 cup of water. Blend that up, pour it out, and then put in another ½ cup, so 2 cups of water total. And then you can wash the rest of that, and then you filter that, and then it comes over here. So I'm gonna put 4 tablespoons of this in here. 1, 2, 3. Kind of making a mess here. Double check that it's still steaming. Okay, now we're gonna steam it. Now I prefer to steam the almond milk less, so I don't over steam them, because after you overcook the almond milk, it actually separates. So now we don't want the steaming temperature anymore. You turn this off. I'm gonna turn the pump on for this boiler, so we rinse through a lot of water. It's actually pumping water through here, I'm actually lowering the temperature of the broiler right now. And I can kind of eyeball how much, about that much. Clean up this nozzle. That also, you know, ejects some of the water out so that the almond milk doesn't get all funked up and going inside over there. Now we're done with that. Now we pour out the water. This has a great effect because it actually heats up this little mug over here. Now I do it to exactly that amount of water because I kind of know instinctively that the temperature is correct. If I do it too much, it's gonna try to heat up the water again because too much water came out and the boiler is a little bit too cold for boiling coffee. So over here I have a timer. I'm gonna set it to 2 minutes just so that I can watch what the seconds are. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, 30 seconds, about 33 seconds. That's how much I brew it for. You can see it's coming out. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's coming out. When that says 1 minute and 20. And while that's going on, I like to fold up this little thing. It's almost done. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we turn this off because we don't want it to heat up anymore. I like to eject the little puck into a piece of paper. Let me get a piece of paper. Here's a piece of paper. Open this up. And I have the coffee over here. I have the sweetened almond milk. I'm gonna pour it on. Grab the rest of the foam. Okay, and we can give this a taste test. So, tastes good. You need a lot of practice before I was able to get it to this level. I had this for, I don't know, like a year. So, takes a little practice. It's kind of like driving a manual shift, but you get really intimate knowing how the machine works, how much to grind it. You kind of like adjust a little bit here and there, and then you figure it out. It's kind of like a fun hobby. Now we're gonna talk about cleaning up here. I got a piece of paper here. I got the puck. This doesn't always come out nicely, so I gotta, well, if it doesn't come out nicely, you can use a chopstick and dig it out. There we go. Okay, so I don't like this coffee grind getting everywhere, so I like to wrap every single one of my pucks in newspaper or like a magazine paper. So I fold it up like this. I have this little method where I fold it up in a corner, fold the other corner, fold this corner at a little slight angle like that. You'll see why. I'm gonna then fold this in, and then I flip this over, fold that over, because this side only has 2 pieces of paper, so I want to double that up and then tuck this in, and this becomes like a self-contained little thing where I can put it in my compost bin. This is my compost bucket here. While I'm enjoying my coffee, a little one sip at a time. And you got to do a little bit of cleanup, so I just kind of rinse this, put this back, put that back over there. You can see I got a bunch of Apple gift cards over here. It's because I'm about to buy a MacBook Pro M1 Max, and those things are very, very expensive. I need it because I am a video creator. You can argue about how much video I actually create these days, only like 1 a week or so. That's because of my health issue. I'm getting a lot better. I've realized that I can't eat inflammatory foods, which is like anything that is pan fried too hard, any dairy, any kind of beef or pork. It's just kind of like a transitory thing. I'm a little bit better now, so that's why I'm able to make these videos, and I apologize. I'm not uploading very, very often. I have to take care of my health first. Anyway, I want to talk to you guys about these Apple gift cards. When you have to buy thousands of dollars worth of it to buy a laptop, you want to think about how do you get the most cash back. Maybe you know someone that works at Apple and they can give you maybe like 15% discount. I know the employees there, they get 25% off, and they can buy like one laptop a year or something like that. And they can buy like, I forget, like 1 or 2 laptops for other people, but it's only at 15% discount. So if you know someone like that, great. So I basically maxed out like 3 or 4 different credit cards. One of them gives 10% cash back off of groceries. 2 or 3 of them gives back cash back at like 5% or something. But this doesn't end there. I'm actually buying them from Safeway. So if you are living in the Bay Area, Northern California in particular, you can go to Safeway and buy these guys and get 2x cash back. Like what I mean by that is every $100 that you buy, you get 200 points, which turns into 2 rewards. So every 1,000 gets you about 20 rewards points, and this is worth about $25 or so. So not bad, about 2.5% in addition to whatever you do. But what I noticed recently is that I bought like $2,000 or $3,000 worth of Apple gift cards, and very quickly, maybe like a week after, they put another promotion on my account saying, hey, if you buy $75 or more, you're gonna get 8 times the points. So buying $100 would get me 800 points, which is 8 rewards points. And this is worth, I don't know, like $10 or something. So when you buy, let's say $1,000 worth, this is worth 80 points. And there's this whole system with it. So I just wanna let you guys know that maybe if you are in the market for buying some expensive iPhone or a laptop or something from Apple, you may want to buy, just to stimulate the Safeway account, you buy one gift card, maybe $100 the first week, and see if they give you some kind of promotion. If they don't, maybe buy a $500 gift card and then see if they give you a promotion. This might or might not work. It's just my gut feeling that it might work for you. And if you get 8x, this is almost like 12% cash back, except you get it in the form of groceries. There are other tricks to it, so I'm just gonna explain it very briefly. If you use the rewards points and you pick the cash options where you get essentially free groceries. So for example, if you redeem 12 rewards points, you get $20 cash back. What I realized that is if you have all these cash back, you just keep on using all your rewards for all the lower tiers. So 12 rewards points for $20, 10 rewards points for $15, 7 rewards points for $10. If you get all of them, you're essentially gonna get about $61 of cash rewards. If you go on Safeway and you redeem about $20 of groceries, you buy $20 of whatever groceries that you want, and then what you want to do is add on another Apple gift card, like $50 or something, or whatever remainder amount. It will actually redeem all those rewards that are lower tier than $20, as long as you redeem the $20, if that makes sense, because you tripped the activation of the $20. So the $15 is going to get activated. The $10 is going to get activated, even if you did not buy $20 plus $15, if that makes sense. Like, you don't have to buy $35 worth of groceries in order to get the minus $20 off and the minus $15 off. You only need to buy $20. So what do you do with the rest of that? Sometimes if you don't have enough stuff that you bought, it might just show up as a negative balance at the cashier register. And some cashiers would actually say, hey, you can't give money back. It doesn't work that way. They are coupons. So some cashiers know better and they won't give you money back. But sometimes I have people that are less experienced. It just happens to be like minus $1.50 or $2 or something. And then they're like, oh my gosh, it's minus. Okay, so they take some money out of the register and actually give it to me, but they're not supposed to do that. I wasn't trying to do that. It just, sometimes this reward stuff is really confusing and I happen to get money back. So I wouldn't count on that. But what you can count on is get something that's $20 worth of groceries. You get like some amount, if you can calculate perfectly, you can get like, let's say $41 of Apple gift card. And essentially it would subtract so much out that you don't have to pay anything for the new Apple gift card. You don't actually have to buy groceries. If you don't want to, you can actually convert it into an Apple gift card. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna have some of my coffee now. I hope these are, kind of cool tips for you guys, and maybe some coffee tips over here. Thanks for watching.